Welcome back to Axis and Allies, the Anniversary Edition. It is the United Kingdom's turn. They have 42 IPCs to spend, and we're going to figure out what they're going to spend, and then we're going to figure out what they're going to do for their attacks, which I'm sure they're going to, somewhere down here in Africa. No, probably not. All right, let's see what they're going to purchase for 42 IPCs. Currently, they're sitting with 5 transports, 2 cruisers, a battleship. They got a couple bombers, 4 armored units. Yeah, I think they're going to go a little bit aggressive this time. All right, let's see what they're purchasing or producing. 42 IPCs. All right, what the United Kingdom's going to be purchasing or producing this time is 4 armored units, 1 artillery, 1 infantry, and yes, a factory. So that's what they're going to purchase for 42 IPCs. So that's 15 and 20, 35, and 7. Yeah, it's 42. Perfect. All right, let's get to the board and see what they're going to do for combat moves. Yes, it's D-Day Part 2, and they are going to go after France again and see if they can crush everything. I don't need to move anything around here because it's all good. So they're going to be, they have 5 troop transport ships, so that can take over easily the 4 armored units and the 4 infantry. It only takes 4 transports, they have 5, and yes, the 2 bombers are also coming in for the attack, which is 1, 2. They can go back. Well, they can go 4 at the end of the attack. All right, I'm going to readjust the camera. We're going to see if the UK, United Kingdom, can recapture France. They took it once, got kicked out, but they're coming back in strong again. And you look at the US build up here. Love to see it. All right, let's see what happens. Readjust the camera and get out the dice tray. All right, let's have the landing begin. All right, they have offshore bombardment. They have 2 cruisers hitting on a 3 or less. That's both cruisers hitting, so that's 2 hits. The battleship, is it going to do anything? Of course, it does this time. So the battleship also hits. 3 hits right off the bat. And now we have 4 infantry hitting on 1s. So let's see if they can get any hits. That would be a 0. And they also have now 4 armored units hitting on 3s or less. And that's just 1 more. So wow, okay, 4 hits. 4 hits total. And they also have 2 bombers hitting on a 4 or less. And that's nothing. Wow. United Kingdom Bomber Command failed miserably. That's 4 hits, though, against the Italian/German troops there, but they get a retaliation of 2, 4, 6. They are rolling 6 dice, hitting on a 2 or less. Let's see what they get. They get 2 hits out of that, if you want to take a look there. And they also have 2 Italian armored units hitting on a 3 or less. And that's 1 more hit, so 3. All right, so bottom line is the Axis take 4 hits. So we'll just remove the 4 Italian infantry. 4 hits against there, and then we have 3 hits against the UK, so they'll lose 3 infantry. Storming the beaches. All right, continuing on, pressing the attack. No more offshore bombardment, you only get that once. Okay, what they have left is 1 infantry hitting at 1. Does not hit, as I'll get rid of these dice, so there's no hits there. They have 4 armored units coming in here, hitting on a 3 or less. And that's going to be 2 hits. Oh, these dice are slippery. 2 hits. And the 2 bombers. Is Bomber Command going to blow it again, or are they going to do something? 4 or less. There we go. That's 2 more hits for the bombers. That's a total of 4 hits. That wipes out everything on the beaches in France. Okay, they do now have 2 at 2 or less. Wow, 2 hits. Come on. And they have 2 at 3 or less for the Italian tanks. And wow, 4 hits. 4! Oh, come off it. All right. 4 hits. Well, that's going to be, yeah, we're just going to go the 1 infantry and 3 armored units for the UK are destroyed. leaving one armored unit remaining to capture France. Wow. Okay, that was brutal. Brutal. Okay, well, that's 6 up for the UK. Temporarily, I'm sure. 6 up for the UK, which means they're going from 32 up to 38, and 6 down for Germany. Oh man, Germany's going from 20 down to 14. Italy almost has as many IPCs as Germany. Wow. But I'm sure when Italy goes next, they will most likely be able to recapture France. But then when the US goes, they also have a giant pile of troops coming in. So this is going to get ugly. It's already gotten ugly. Okay, that was it for the UK's attacks. Now it's time for the UK to do some strategic moves if they want to. Alright, the UK is just going to go ahead, and the US is going to be moving. They're just going to move one troop down to Italian Africa here, just because the Japanese, even the Italians, can just send a transport over and dump some troops into Africa, which they probably will do. Alright, and now the bombers, well, the 2 bombers, I'm not going to show you that. They're just going to fly back, obviously, to the UK, where they will be used again next time. And that's going to be it. So now it is time for the UK to place down they're going to be placing down the factory. Where's their factory going? Well, let's figure that out. And they're going to place the factory in Norway. And the reason they're going to place it in Norway is because that gives them a total output production now off the coast of Europe there for a total of 11. So they're going to be able to put down 11 units. They have 10 or 5 transports. So that's going to work out nicely. And yeah, so the 4 armored units that they've produced go here. And they also have an artillery and infantry. Alright, so the pressure is still on Germany and Italy to reclaim again France. So that was the UK's turn. I guess we're going to zoom out. They're going to be collecting their, I said, 38 IPCs. And tomorrow will be Italy. Alright, let's zoom out and wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So the UK, not bad. They got problems down here around Australia, though. Yeah, things are getting pretty crazy, and the Japanese built up their carrier fleet again, which is a little concerning. However, the Russians are building up. I don't know. It's such a fun game. It's going to go on for possibly a long time yet. So we shall see what we shall see. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Axis and Allies, the anniversary edition, playing it to the bitter end, and we're on episode 28 or something. Probably, I think my longest series ever on my channel, I think, was the original Dawn of the Zeds second edition. I think it went for 32 episodes, 31, something like that. I think this is going to be my longest playthrough series to date, of 10 years plus doing this on my channel. So anyway, thanks so much, and hope to see you tomorrow for continuation, where we have Italy. We're going to see what Italy's going to do. I have no idea, but we'll find out. So thanks so much. I hope to see you tomorrow for that.